My name's Alex Boyer, and I've been in YWAM for just over 4.5 years now. Yeah. Over those 4.5 years, I've staffed 3 different DTSs, and I've led one DTS. It was in music and arts this last July. I've had the opportunity to do a lot of music stuff with Stevie Lujan, one of the guys on staff in Newcastle. Probably the biggest thing that I learned during this time was like this really profound moment in what I think was, July 2015. And I was just like having a really rough time with like just things that were going on, some decisions that I needed to make, and I just like felt like I wasn't like measuring up, like wasn't doing as well as I thought I could. And then just like very clearly I heard the Lord just like tell me, like, Alex, like, you're not gonna get there if you're striving for perfection. Like I was striving for the perfection of like, oh, like everything's being right, everything being in order, versus the one who perfects things. And then once I had that, it was more like, oh, like a light bulb moment where it's like, sweet, I don't have to be perfect. One memory in particular was like being in Mexico, Mazatlan, and we were on top of this huge cliff, and it was during the Carnival event that the YWAM base was heavily involved with doing evangelism for. And we were just on top of this kind of cliff that overlooked the city. And I remember just distinctly like praying over the event and the people that are out doing evangelism in the city. And it was just like, wow, like this is ridiculous that God kind of like led me to this place to like pray over this huge, massive event where people are like drastically being changed because of just like 75 YWAMers saying yes to what the Lord wants them to do that night. And it was, really cool. Moving on from YWAM it's been a bit nerve-wracking, like thinking back on it, just like, oh, I'm gonna miss my friends, or I'm gonna miss like this community that I've spent the past 4.5 years of my life in. But just recently I had a trip home for holidays, and the Lord was just speaking so much into these next steps and the things that I'm going to be doing next that I'm actually like quite encouraged and stoked about. I've taken over a bit more responsibility in our cafe that we run on base, and so that's with like ordering the milks, the beans, and setting up the machines and whatnot. And I've actually like, it gives me a lot of life, and I'm kind of stoked to pursue that even after YWAM.